Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the songs that we later found out were based on other famous people. Oughta Know! Number 10, Like a Rolling Stone. This song features some of Bob Dylan's most famous lyrics, including the title of the 2024 biopic about him. Multiple names have been tied to its subject, identified in the lyrics as Miss Lonely. Some suggest it's about his colleagues in the industry, but one frequent assumption is that the song's target is Edie Sedgwick, an actress and model who became the muse of Andy Warhol.
Egged on by her friends, including Bob Dylan's right-hand man, Bobby Newworth, with whom she would soon start a passionate affair. It was the beginning of a bitter tug-of-war between the Warhol and Dylan camps.
Their public break was ugly and would have occurred around the time Dylan and Sedgwick had an alleged romantic relationship. Warhol even believed there were damning references to him in the song, identifying himself as the diplomat with the Siamese cat. Number 9, Sweet Caroline. Baseball stadiums have gotten just as much mileage out of Neil Diamond's nostalgic ode to summer and young love as they have Don't Stop Believin'. And that's saying something.
How can I hurt when I'm holding you?
But who is Caroline? A myth sprung up that it was about Caroline Kennedy, the daughter of President Kennedy. In 2007, nearly 40 years after its release, Diamond himself identified Kennedy as the subject.
Sweet Caroline.
The fact the song was written when Caroline Kennedy was only 11 makes that long-held myth and his confirmation seem more than a little odd. But then he recanted that story a couple years later, saying the song was really about his then-wife Marcia. The name Caroline was simply better for the rhyme scheme.
I had Caroline Kennedy's name there from years ago in one of my books, and I tried, Sweet Caroline. That works. It didn't work with Marcia, so I couldn't tell her that I dedicated the song to her. It was almost Marcia.
Number 8, Dude Looks Like a Lady. Aerosmith's naughty and controversial 1987 hit has been criticized as transphobic, and the band even worried they would offend gay audiences at the time they recorded it. But the whole song was actually inspired by a funny mistake between industry colleagues. Lead singer Steven Tyler said that Aerosmith's song was actually inspired by another band's lead singer. Tyler had mistaken Vince Neil, the lead singer of heavy metal Motley Crue, for a woman because of his long locks. This was later confirmed by Neil and his bandmates. Although the rest of the song is fictional, it's an interesting example of how one germ of inspiration can spin off into something bigger. Number 7, Fix You. This song is basically an open invitation to start crying. The plaintive Coldplay track Fix You is told from the perspective of someone trying to comfort a grieving loved one. It remains one of the band's signature hits.
And I will try to fix you.
Part of what makes it great is how easy it is to ascribe it to your own life and experiences. It was also deeply personal for lead singer and co-writer Chris Martin, who was inspired by one-time wife Gwyneth Paltrow. The two met shortly after the death of her father, director Bruce Paltrow.
So he sort of kept us all together with lots of humor, and, we follow his example to this day.
The song's themes of helping someone through their grief are taken directly from his own experience.
She very kindly gave me the idea for her. It was actually about her dad. We were talking about her dad who'd passed away, and that's how that came out.
Number 6, Heart-Shaped Box. Nirvana lead singer and songwriter Kurt Cobain went on record saying Heart-Shaped Box was inspired by news coverage and documentaries about children with terminal cancer. The lyrics, while dark, seem more like a poetic rendering of a complicated relationship.
I've been locked inside your heart-shaped box.
For that reason, it's widely believed to be about Cobain's wife, Courtney Love. This isn't a surprise, as Love claims that many grunge songs from all sorts of bands are about her.
I tend to go for people with problems that run very, very deep. And I don't know why that is.
But even outside her since-deleted posts about the song being about her genitals, many fans do believe it's true. The truth may be somewhere in the middle.
That video has come closer to what I've seen in my mind, what I've envisioned, than any other video. I didn't think it would ever be possible to come that close, It was just perfect.
Number 5, Me and Mr. Jones. Amy Winehouse's Back to Black is a legendary record. From Rehab to the title song, it's filled with wall-to-wall bangers. Winehouse's pop chart-friendly confessional style and highly publicized personal life made it easy to wonder what was fact and what was fiction. The album's third track, Me and Mr. Jones, is more than a callback to the Billy Paul song Me and Mrs. Jones.
Cause it's me and Mr. Jones.
It's a song inspired by Winehouse's close friendship with Nas, the rapper, whose real name is Jones.
I still can't believe she's not here. Like, she was so full of life. She was just a pure artist.
The two shared a birthday, a deep mutual respect, and a collaboration that continued even after Winehouse passed with the Grammy-nominated duet Cherry Wine.
I wanna talk to my Ray and my Cherry.
Number 4, I Kissed a Girl. This cheeky 2008 chart topper has a very unexpected origin story. Although the dalliance described by the song's narrator was partly based on true events from Katy Perry's adolescence, a movie star was responsible for inspiring the rest.
I kissed a girl and I liked it.
Perry said she was moved to write I Kissed a Girl after being entranced by future MCU star Scarlett Johansson's lips.
She says, I told my boyfriend, John Mayer, if Scarlett Johansson wanted to go out with me, I'd ditch him immediately.
When she heard about this, well flattered, the actress assured Perry her lips were taken by then-husband Ryan Reynolds. There's no word on whether or not Perry ever responded to Johansson's joke that she should get a cut of the profits.
I've never kissed Katy Perry.
Okay.
Not that I know of, anyway. I mean,
dreams just died everywhere. It's like, it's fine.
I mean, it was the aughts, so maybe I did.
Number 3, Hollaback Girl. Courtney Love is known for her strong opinions on other female singers.
Now, every successful woman is cloned, so there's just too much music. They're all the same.
She commented on the record that no doubt frontwoman and solo artist Gwen Stefani was nothing more than a cheerleader. Well, Stefani clearly thought this was BANANAS, thus inspiring the 2004 hit Hollaback Girl. This song's cheerleader imagery and attitude were Stefani's way of hitting back at Love and anyone who thought she shouldn't be taken seriously as an artist. Despite being a hit, the song marked a divide between listeners, and a lot of us had no idea we were even taking sides in a real-life beef. Interestingly, co-writer Pharrell told supermodel Naomi Campbell that not being a Hollaback Girl was a concept that Campbell introduced him to.
You told somebody, if somebody was like trying to speak to you or whatever, you was like, I'm sorry, I have a name, like, I'm not no Hollaback Girl. And I thought that was so amazing. And that ended up being the chorus.
Number 2, You Oughta Know. One thing was for sure when this came out, Alanis Morissette had torn a duplicitous ex a new one in this rageful and catchy scorned lover anthem.
It's not fair to deny me.
But Dave Coulier's admission that it was about him took everyone by surprise. Once you know this song is about Uncle Joey from Full House, you can never really think of it the same way again.
Cut it out. I love you.
You mean to tell us the cut it out guy is the kind of man who inspires passionate rage like this?
I'm listening to the lyrics going, ooh, oh no. Oh, I can't be this guy.
It was the kind of thing that sounds like the internet made it up, but Coulier himself copped to it. As recently as 2021, Morissette flat out denied it was about Coulier at all, but still refuses to reveal who it's actually about.
You wrote that song about Dave Coulier from Full House?
People talk about who that song's about, and they will continue to, and I never confirm or affirm who it's about, and I never will.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, You're So Vain. We all knew that Carly Simon wrote this immortal song about some public figure. We just weren't sure who.
You probably think this song is about you. You're so vain.
Rolling Stones frontman Mick Jagger, former husband James Taylor, and actor and known Lothario Warren Beatty were all rumored to be vain enough to think the song was about them.
Have you done the same thing with the identity of the person you're mocking and you're so vain?
Well, you know, I mean, people have always asked me, and people are, for some reason, are very, I don't know why people are so interested in that. I suppose it was at a time of my life in which I was garnering a great deal of sort of tabloid press in terms of who I was going out with.
The real subject became such a hot topic over the years that Simon auctioned off the secret for charity in 2003. Beatty is the only person she's identified by name, although she suggested that there's more than one man behind the song.
It happens by osmosis, that there's just all of this buzz around me, and in some way it's going to inspire me to greater heights.
Did any of these celebrity inspirations surprise you? Let us know in the comments.